Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome to Wildermyth, an interesting little procedurally generated RPG, I think you'd probably call it. It's quite fun. I love the art style as well. So you get some different stories you can do. So currently there's one particular story facing off against a Gorgon leader, and there's another couple of stories coming soon. But you can just play sort of general chapters, 3 or 5. We'll just go for a 3 at the moment. So it's just a relatively short campaign with just 3 chapters. Promotes one legacy hero to win, which is fine. So you get different so you can pick C.S. Lewis combat difficulty, J.K. Rowling, or George R.R. Martin. I'm just going to stick with J.K. Rowling because the combat can be quite difficult. You get different sort of overland campaign difficulty. We'll explain that later. And you can also pick a main enemy depending on what you want. I'm just going to leave that random because sure. So you get these characters here. So you get 3 to start off with. You get a warrior, a hunter, and a mystic. You can sort of randomize them. You can see they have different personalities, and you can actually go in and check out their history, and you can see they have different hooks depending on their background story, which I think is dependent on their sort of background. And that gives them different bonuses to their stats. You can also just customize their name, or you can change their face, whatever you like. So that's all fine. So we got what's it? Kentha? Right, no, not Kentha. Kenneth. Perfect, done. We've also got Bartol, sure, and Pemelin, sure. So aloof greed wagon, goofish peacemaker, and poetical loner. Loner. So all of these characters, there's only 3 classes. They all sort of work slightly differently. It's fine. And so you start a new campaign. It completely generates randomly a new map, and you get these sort of events depending on what regions you're in and what characters you have. So it has this fantastic, like, little sort of comic book art style. It's no good. Got to get to Pemelin. Yeah, get to Pemelin. Getting Pemelin is not so easy or simpler task these days. She'd be noticing a wrongness in the world for weeks, an influx of sleepwalking, a subtle silken madness in the old, and she hadn't been taking it well. Her cellar had been hastily packed with food and weapons, and still Pemelin crammed in more by the day. Still. Pemelin, please, this is important. The omens, you were right. Something in the woods is very strange. I saw something out there today, like spider webs, but with pictures woven in them of haunting things. Our home is in danger, I just know it. Webs. I know you've been paying more attention than the rest of us, and now we need... Bartol, Pemelin, they're attacking Bearmount. What? Some sort of dragon bugs. Grab what you need and hurry. I knew it, and I didn't. And now you get to sort of pick depending on sort of how you want your characters. And some of these options you have percentage chances of succeeding. And some of them you literally just pick whatever you fancy. So we can either have a rivalry with Kenneth and Pemelin, or we can have a friendship, or we can have a romance. Let's have a romance, sure. Seems fine. What do you promise her, Kenneth? Never mind that. See the smoke up there? Oh, it's bugs. Kenneth and Pemelin have fallen in love. Wow, that was easy. So, the events you get are different each time. Although, I've had this event before, and it's with the same enemy. So I think these are probably the main enemy you're facing. And maybe the first event you get is determined by that enemy. But there's loads of other events. I have had a couple of them multiple times. But generally, I keep finding new ones, which is pretty cool. So each sort of engagement, each battle, it comes into this sort of like turn-based thing, and your foes draw cards depending on how many foes. Now, after a battle, your foes get stronger. Over time, your foes get stronger. They'll draw extra cards. You can nullify those cards and stop them, but they get things like maybe instead of 1 Weaver, they get 2, or maybe they do more damage, or they get more health, or they're faster, or something like that. So you get this, it's this really neat little sort of like cards looking style, which I really like. So we get Kenneth. Kenneth is a fighter. Bartol is a shooty person, and Pemelin is a mage, but she doesn't have magic. I don't think you get magic to start off with. I think it might make the first battle too easy. So we can shoot, and we can always shoot one of these. So let's maybe shoot that one. So that worked. And what we will do is I'm going to bring Kenneth up here, and we're just going to wait. And if we maybe... Yeah, we'll stand, because that way we get a little bit of defense each. So we'll do that to get a little bit of defense by standing next to each other. Not sure what you're up to. You are doing it infused. Okay. Oof. Yeah, the baddies can do quite a lot of damage to start off with. So, Pemelin, you're going to ice the bug. And Bartol. Is that going to... Can you shoot from there? 79% sure. And you can go over there and whack him. Okay, he's still alive. That's not good. Okay, he's going to attack Kenneth, but you can see they like 5 damage. Holy shit. Now, if your character dies, you get a choice between letting them die and giving you a bonus, or having them maimed. And maimed, it depends what happens to them. It can be something like they get their leg turned to stone, which is generally okay, or they can be their arms being hacked off. Now, if their arms being hacked off, they can't use two-handed weapons like bows, for example. So if your hunter gets his arm chopped off, that's not great. But your characters can level up. So Kenneth, or Kenteth, as I've called him apparently, you get different abilities. Now these are random. You get 3 random ones out of a pool. So attacking and attack actions only cost Kenneth 1 action, so he could do 2 attacks if he's next to someone. It's a free action once per combat. Kenneth can double his current armor for this and the following turn, or as a free action every other turn using his offer. I'm going to go Battle Dance. And Bartol. Flash Cone, Rogue. Every time Bartol kills an enemy, he enters Grey Plane for free. Okay. Ambush is kind of just annoying. Once more, throws a Flash Cone. I'm going to go Rogue. And Pemelin. Naturalist, advanced infusion abilities for living. Okay, that could be quite fun. Pemelin's presence is charged against her foes, dealing damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency from... okay, that could be quite interesting. Let's go... Oh, let's go Naturalist. Okay, we find items as well. We found a Fly Mace. So we could give that to Kenneth. So it would increase his damage, reduce his range... reduces wield, but increased knockback. Yeah, let's give him that. Everything changed after that day. The heroes of Bearmont went to win great renown. They tell our tales of courage in quailing huts. The measure of our singer these days is how many rhymes you can fit into our names. Forever now you will be called the Elders of Winivar, Wingling Summer, the Guild of Evanglory. Nah, we'll call ourselves the Happy Super Best Friends. Perfect. Here follows the tales of the Happy Super Best Friends. Be remembered. So here we go. So the enemies have drawn another card, and this one. So basically, it means they get an upgraded version of this monster. So there we go, and we get different. So there's different classes of enemies. So I can't remember what these guys are. There's something like mechanical monsters, gorgons, sort of reptile creatures. Dreamers in Blood and Silk, Chapter 1. Clear out all the monster-controlled sites, locate the Threxel Hive at Sonorton Dream, and clear it out. Fair enough. So these maps are randomly generated. So you start off with this, and basically, once you've completed the objective, you then get a number of years of peace. And during those years of peace, you get some backstory about what your characters are up to, and also you gain resources for each region you've captured. So you can see this region is going to give us some leafy things, some... I think that's hide, some scrolls, and some iron. And you can spend those on then giving yourself better equipment. So what we're going to do is we're going to investigate some of these areas. So we can click on one of these areas and we can scout it. So we're going to send everyone to start off with. So some of our characters are wounded. They take time to recover their wounds. So if we actually have a look at Pemelin, you can see she's only got 3 of her 6 health because she took some damage last time. And Kenneth has only got 3 of his 8 health, which is pretty brutal for a first fight, actually. So there's another recruitment here. We could actually send someone to go and do that, and you don't have to send all of your characters to do the same thing, but I'm just going to do it to start off with. Chuck Forest has been revealed. Now, sometimes you get an event, sometimes not. But once you've scouted an area, you then can assault it, and then once you've assaulted it, you can then claim it for your side. However, our character's still quite injured, 4 of 6 and 4 of 8. That's not really ideal. So what we're going to do is we're going to send 2 of our guys. So let's send... Actually, let's send Kenneth. No, let's send Bartle. We'll send Bartle. He'll go and do that. And we'll go and send these guys to go and recruit someone else. So we'll go and send you over there. You'll start scouting. So we found... What is this? 3 LP. Oh, that's just a legacy point. So yeah, we can... Oh, Kaya. There we go. So it costs legacy points to recruit people. I say that's fine. We'll go and grab you. So happy super best friends has reached Bearmont. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. I mean, we've literally only just formed. Well, we haven't been around for that long, but if you want, I could sign your... Huh? Listen, what if I told you I was the daughter of Hemoth Dol Lologreen? It rings a bell. And then, what if I told you I was the granddaughter of Dummy West? The one you used to call the right eye of the Raven God, surprised he actually had children at any point. The point is, my blood is the blood of heroes. It beats in my arms, my ears, I can barely sleep these days. And so I've been searching for a chance, any chance to do my ancestry justice. Let me join you. Of course, it would be an honour. So we're going to... Mystics are fine. Warriors, I mean... She's got a bow, so... Yeah, let's go Hunter. A second Hunter always helps. So what we can do is we can train as a Hunter. We will get... You're doing that. Let's do... Wait, is it faster depending on who we do? So actually, yeah. Okay, let's send you to do that. We'll send you guys to do that. Off you go. So, depending on who you send to do things, it's... I guess if you send a hunter to train a hunter, that's faster. Makes sense. So there we go. So we've got Kaya Dol Lologreen. So, Kara's physical attacks apply poison. That's quite nice. Should we get that? Once per combat as a free action, Chaos sparks an eye-catching flame, enabling flanking attacks on enemies caught in the radius. Let's get Quelling Moss. Let's do that. Okay, we'll send everyone to go and do that. So that's probably going to get finished before we get there. Nope, there we go. Right. Worm Timber has been revealed. So what we're going to do, as soon as everyone's here and everyone's healed up, we will send our guys to attack. Almost a ram cave, aren't we? How would I know? Well, there's a decently high hill. Good vantage point. Let's climb it. That was steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view, though. I'll say that. Something's here. With a big older mama. Kaya, this isn't safe. A big old thing. So. Come on, let it be. Let's head down. Or, well, I'm going to take it. So we get a 46% chance to take the egg. That's worth it. It'll be fine. Just 2 seconds. Now, how should I guess this old flour sack? Kai, it's here. It's about to be... Fwah. That's a big old eagle. Hurry up. Faster. In the bag, little buddy. Duck. They managed to scramble down safely the rest of the way. You're cooking something. What do you think? The egg? You didn't. Oh, you really are gullible. No, just keeping you warm, my little crag eagle. 2 spell threads. Okay. So that might actually give us a bonus, or give Kaya a new status effect, effectively. But we also get a combat modifier. So we've got Fortitude. All heroes gain 1 temporary hit point. And we're fighting basically undead, I think these guys are. So Woken Singers and Woken Fighters. Truly, they are woke. And we've also... Oh, there's a Water Spirit here. So Water Spirits, if you catch up with them, they will basically give you a legendary item. But they're only around for 4 turns, so you need to move fast. So with that in mind... So Kaya now has an ability. So you can click Infuse, and you can pick... So if you go over some of these items here, you can see that they give sort of effects. So what you can do is you can infuse a target, and then you can use that ability against an enemy. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to do Bone Lance. So we're going to infuse that. And then we get the option to Bone Lance. So, ooh, that's not very good. So we could... kind of want to do... So, yeah, it does sort of like an L shape, I guess. I'd like to do 2 of them, but I don't think we can. Let's do this slinger over here. So let's do that. So that's going to do some damage to him, which is good. I could then shoot him. That would kill him. Let's do that. And then because Bartle has that ability that hides him when he gets a kill, that means he then hides. So let's hop you over here and we'll batter you. And then he hops into the fire and then dies because we have a knockback, which is fun. And we could then maybe see if we can kill this guy. So let's shoot. Oh, we took cover. Okay, we dodged that attack. That's good. And he's going to scuttle off into... Right, so I need to get past. Can you get past without burning? You can. I'm a little bit concerned we might be heading into trouble. No, he's just there. Okay, keep going. Right. Let's hoof over here and we'll bap you. And that actually killed him. Right, now everyone chase after the water spirit. Now, it's probably best to get Kenneth in there because warriors tend to be at the forefront and take a lot of damage. Okay, but let's get Kaya over here. Kaya can catch the water spirit. As much as I admire your courage for running straight into enemy lines, enchant farm bow, enchant skinning knife, or a legacy point. Okay, let's enchant the farm bow. So we now have a Grey Elm bow. So it does 5... Yeah, so we get extra damage. And also, individual sort of to do stunt effect, refunds an action point. So, if you have like rivalry, I don't entirely know how the stunt works, but effectively, if you do a lot of damage, then occasionally you can cause your other characters to want to do better. So, if you do a stunt attack, then it's better, I guess. Ooh. So, if we replace the mace, we could put it in a yeah. So we can have the mace and the sword. Let's do that. So enemy improves their strategy. So you can see the Woken Cult Call gets extra damage. Now Stronger can call for another Deepest to join the battle. Ah, okay, so that's what he can do. So what we can do is we can go and assault this place as well. Let's go and do that. Thrixel shouldn't be too much further ahead of us. I could have sworn they went this way. They did. Look behind these rocks. What have you found, Bartle? Tunnels burrowed deep into the earth. I say we get in there. We can't let them get away. So we get a 69% chance or a 100% chance. So let's take the battle to them. Down we go. Let's not be hasty. We can lay a trap and wait for them to emerge. Let's wait for them to emerge. Hurry, who knows when they'll get back. This is a cowardly way to engage our foes. Sometimes the best route is the safest. It's not cowardly to use every advantage. You're right. Let's get started. Working together, they fashion a trap from nearby saplings. Now we cover it with fallen leaves. I hear something. Everyone hide. They quickly duck behind the rocks. The sound of chittering grows ever louder. The insectoid creatures emerge from the earth, spindly legs carrying them into the sunlight, and then... It worked. Yes, but it won't hold them for long. We have the advantage. Attack! So we get all foes suffer 2 damage to start the mission. Okay, that's quite useful. So you can see they get some boys and a thing. Fine. And I guess they... So I guess they're starting behind this this gate. So we'll move everyone up. Oh, I meant to check. Can we check? Gear. History? Aspects. I wanted to see if that, like, having stats... Don't know. I guess that egg didn't... Sometimes you get weird like status effects for events. Like I've had someone get a gem in their eye. It doesn't seem to do anything, but it's marked down on their sheet as they have a crystalline eye, which is a bit weird. Okay, if I go here, then I can guard. Can we infuse... Oh, we can... Right, what's that? Scalding rain. Boiling liquid burns away armor and gnaws at enemy flesh. Well, that sounds awful. A bone lance would be quite useful actually here. So then what we can do is we can bone lance both the fuckers. Killed one of them. And then we can move Bartol up. Might be able to get a kill there. Nice. Iced them. That's how it's done. Okay. So there's another door. Now there's not many sort of these battle maps as far as I've found. There's a fair few. There's enough that it's doesn't get entirely boring. And to be honest, the most interesting thing is sort of the enemies you're facing. But because your characters can get horribly maimed very, very quickly, it's generally best to be quite defensive. Now Bartle there he's hidden. So the enemies can't attack him as far as I'm aware. So we'll open the door. Oh, there's one. So if we move like there, then we can bop him. And can we infuse anything fun? Metal buckets. I guess because you can't see anything else? Yeah, okay, so let's grab the bone lance. Because she's moved, she can't then use it, but that's generally fine. Don't think we can shoot from here, but it's not a great chance to hit. No, he dodged. Let's see if we can hit you. Yep, got him, and poisoned him as well, so he'll die from poison at the start of his turn. Yeah, so these things can actually do... They're mages, effectively, so they can do the bad thing. But we can also do the bad thing. Enjoy a bone lance through the face. Buggy. If I go here, we should just be able to shoot him, I think. Bop. And he's down. So we found some link mail, so we can replace our humble Gubbinz. So that's going to reduce our speed slightly and our dodge, but increase our armor. So let's claim that. And we've got a sash of rhythm, more speed. We could actually give that to Kenneth to increase his speed after he's lost it. So let's do that. So these guys get extra armor. So you can see now our enemies are starting to get quite nasty. So what we can do, so you can see this area here has got brambles. So the enemy is infesting this tile. And what that means, they can now attack from there. Some of these regions aren't passable, but what we can do is actually grab these two here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send... Yeah, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send these guys to scout that one. And we're going to secure Ram Cave. And to secure Ram Cave, we want to find... So we can work faster or find an item. I want to find an item. We're going to send... I'm going to send Bartle. Let's send Bartle to do that. And then we're going to do the same with Colon Fuse. We're going to find an item. And I'm going to send Kaya to do that. So now we've got multiple people doing multiple things, which is very exciting. We have to be careful of being attacked from this area. You can see this one's now thorned up as well. And also our enemies advancing their plans over time. So as you can see, every so often your enemies get a chance to then buff themselves. Now we get the Horn Children. I have no idea what that is. A Dart 2. Now since we're mostly fighting, what I think the best option is generally to block any card which is your main foe, because they're the ones you tend to fight a lot. And so if they're getting additional cards, they're going to be even nastier than they were before. But the likelihood is you might actually run into these enemies. So I'm going to do that. So they get some bonuses, but I'm not particularly worried too much about that, despite the little horny children they have. So just going to scout this one, grab these two. Inhabited. Kenneth's episodes were nothing new, but they had been getting stronger lately and more numerous. It was only a few passing moments of twitching and pressure, a brief but desperate fight against something inside of him. Ooh. But the effort always left him exhausted and unable to focus. That's alright, Kenneth. Keep it together. Come on, not now. Enough. I've struggled inside your mind long... Oh, dear. I must grudgingly admit something about your soul dodges, blinks in and out, makes it impossible to grasp. What are you? What do you want? At this moment, what I am is fed up, and what I want is a deal that works for both of us. Give me a place to exist, nothing much, an arm, a leg, an eye perhaps, and I won't bother you anymore. I dare say it could turn out advantageous for us both. And if I refuse? I may not be able to take your soul, but I can make your life very difficult. So, we get a choice. Well, when you put it that way, I don't... Fuck it. What harm can it do? The entertainment of the idea was, for just a second was enough. A force like a billowing storm cloud unfolds, and suddenly his gaze felt weightier, powerful, shared. The feeling was jarring. What's happened to his leg? And his eyes? Okay. This isn't so bad. Is it? My head feels a lot clearer at least. Okay, good. Oh crud, how am I going to explain this to the others? Hope Emmeline doesn't break up with me over this. I'm sure it's probably... What the fuck has happened? Let's have a quick look. Shadowed, he gets more speed. He's got a shadowed leg. So basically it makes him faster? Cool. That's weird. I love it. So we can build a station here. Mason's Guild has identified as a prime spot for a quarry. So stations provide resources at the end of each chapter. Spend resources to go. Okay, so sure. So what we can do is ingots and fabrics, ingots and spell threads, or 2 ingots. Let's go with ingots and fabrics. So let's do that. So we'll spend some legacy points to just establish a quarry there. And then once we've searched these 2 areas, we'll then hit the Grimlands. So we've established a quarry, so we get some fabrics and some ingots from doing that. So that's good. What I will do is I maybe send you guys over there to go and scout that one while we're finishing up this bit. So we've completed our research here. Surprisingly, not a waste of time. So we get a spell thread, and we found an elk horn cloak, so more melee and range accuracy. So let's give that maybe to Bartol. Yeah. And then we can get Kaya to join them over there to help out with the scouting. So we completed the research here as well. Plenty to satisfy the curious. Indeed it is. We found a necklace of courage, more block, which I think Kenneth could probably do with. So let's give that to Kenneth. And Wolfheart Pauldron. Let's give that to Kenneth as well. Good stuff. And we'll send... Yeah, we'll send everyone over there. Why did those guys suddenly... Oh no, ambush. That's not good. Threx have spotted us. They'll be here in about 2 minutes. And I thought we would have time to find them. Ugh, I'm cooking it out of here. Should I pull off a fire? Or will it be a quick fight? I can't believe this nonsense. Kaya gained temporary speed. Okay, good. Now she's by herself, which isn't great. There's only 2 enemies though. It's okay to fall back. Retreating maybe sometimes best off when overwhelmed. Okay. But we'll have to get through them to do it. Oh, good. He blocks. Okay, that's not great. Shall we just try to get past them? I can Silk Step. Mate, it's hidden to enemy units while in the grey plane. I could do that. Okay, we're being sneakies. Search. Uh-oh. Okay, we're booking it. Bye. See you later, bug people. I'm off. We're out of here. I don't play well with others. I'll be back. This isn't over. So they get an extra card for that. Seeker, a bug. Ugh. Okay, we're going to send... Yeah. Send everyone to go there. Okay. Now we're going to assault. Now we've got everyone on side. This is going to be much easier. Hey, have you 2 seen Pemberlin? She went to scout ahead a while ago, actually. Maybe that man saw her. That man? Hello, we're looking for a friend of ours. Unmistakably mystical. She was heading towards Bearholm Scales. Bohum Scales, you don't want to go there. After dark. Why not? Folks have been disappearing. It's no longer safe around these parts. I've packed my things. I'm heading out. Your friend. Well, I hope you find her. Doesn't like the sound of this. What if the Thraxel got her? What indeed? And then we get back to her. Come on. Oh, then we get back. Anything? No, you. No, this place was deserted, but people were here recently. Do you hear that? Yeah, it's coming from over there. Come, Great One. Great One, come. Come, Great One. Do we want the Great One to come? I don't think we do. You people are crazy. Let me go. Quiet. Your sacrifice will save many lives. Come, Great One. Accept this offering and spare our village once more. They're going to sacrifice Pemlin. Not on our watch. So we can sit tight, Pemlin. We'll take care of this Great One. Or people of Bearholm Scales. You don't have to do this. Yes, let's do that. Free our friend and let us take care of this creature for you. You don't understand. If we don't give regular ties, our town will perish. And if the creature is dead, you will have nothing to fear. Let us help you. Listen to them. We've taken down worse foes than this. But Runlist, no, they're right. We can't keep doing this. Glad to have you back, Pemlin. Glad to be back. Don't worry, we've got this. You'd better come through for us. Jeez, these people are dicks. Okay, good. Lots of stuff. So they've got these seekers now. This is a new thing. What do we got? Web, bone lance, could be quite nice. Roots. Send vines up to grab and drag them to specified tile. Splinter blast. Or discus. Kind of feel like maybe do lance, but maybe discus. Let's do a discus. And we'll chuck a discus at you. Laters. Okay, can we get... Let's get Kenneth. And I'm going to strike. Oh, he dodged. Lovely. Okay, let's just... Took cover. Lovely. Okay, fine. This isn't going great. Okay, at least he's poisoned. Ow! You a-hole. Okay, let's hit you again. Good God. Is he just super fast? God knows. Okay, let's splinter blasts. Oh, I can't reach him there. Okay, good. That's fine. Let's... Okay, that was fine. If I go here... Okay, good, he's dead. God, he was tough. Is there more baddies? Well, yeah, the answer is yes, there are more baddies, and they're over here somewhere. I'm going to be a little bit cautious, because there's no point rushing in. You don't get bonuses for... Well, unless there's like a spirit around. In that case, it does pay to be fast, but when there's no spirit around, no point trying to engage the enemy on their terms. What if we... Okay, just an empty room. So I guess the rest of the enemies are up here. I fucking love Kenneth. Look at him with his good old horns and creepy ghost eyes. That's fun. What a guy. What a scary, scary guy. Okay, let's Guardian up. We'll get Pemlin in there as well. Let's get old Bartol. He's taking a bit of a hit, but he'll be fine. And we'll get up Kaya as well. Okay. Hey, boys. Blocked. Yeah, you're doing really well this one, Kenneth. You are acing it. Shark trap. Oh, shards on the floor like shark fins slashing the feet of intruders. Okay. Or we can just do fire. Just going to do fire, I think. Nice! He's also going to then burn, I think, next turn, so basically just die. Hit you. And I think what we can then do is finish off you. You should die, and then he's just got that little one left to kill. Yep, burn to death. good times. I mean, not for him, obviously. He roasted. And to be honest, I don't think infusing some things was probably your best shout there. I think probably just not doing that. What does shark fins do? Oh, I see. It puts a trap under him. Okay, so if he moves again, he'll get... Well, he won't. He ain't going to be moving. He dead. Brawl Guard. So we have a choice here. So this is going to reduce our armor by 1, but increase our speed, stunt chance, and dodge. Yeah, sure. I think that's probably... And we also found a Strap of Faith, more health. I think Kenneth probably... More health Kenneth has, the better. The last Rexel falls its chittering silence. And stay down! Hey, look at this. Stairs. A basement, maybe. Maybe there's more battle to be had. Let's check it out. Oh, yay. It's a root cellar. Amazing. Hang on. It's not vegetables being stored down here. It's weird shit. An unhatched Threxel egg. That's what I said. We should destroy it. One less monster in the world. Who are we to deny something its birth? It should choose a path for good. We should let it have that chance. I don't think... Oh, all right. They leave the embryo behind in its shining shell and climb back up the stairs into the lights. Never knowing how close their own deaths had been. I mean, it's only one of the buggers. What's this? Bard 1. Oh, that's a bit weird. I've never had that one before. So that's a new enemy. Interesting. Okay, let's... I'm going to send everyone except Kaya to go and scout that out. Meanwhile, Kaya is going to secure this place. We're going to find an item. Let's go. So you can't travel into these sort of like cloudy bits. So this is it's only like a little map here. Some of the maps are quite big, some of them not so big. Calamitous. Okay, we don't want the bard to do extra damage, so fuck that. Everything else, I don't really care. That's okay. Okay, so we found a thing, but we will wait for Kaya. Do we need to wait for Kaya? Well, seeing as this is going to be the last... Strength 5. Oh, we're being ambushed. Threxel spotted us. They'll be here in about 2 minutes. Just enough time to finish sharpening my blade, and I thought we would have to find them. Let's find fire to set the mood. I'm cooking here. Should I put off the fire, or will this... let's sharpen the blade. We get more bonus damage. That works. Okay, just it's a couple of guys. That's fine. We don't need to escape this. Where are the buggers? Ah, hello. Steel fire. Could do discus. Yeah, sure. Let's do a discus. Can you shoot from there? Yes, you can. So let's do one of them. Let's give you a little bop. And we might have enemies coming from behind us as well, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that many. So we're just Guardian. Okay. So if we discus... That works. We can get Kenneth to go up here and just give him a good old bop. And we can move you over here to give him a little blink. Ow. Blocked. Oh, you can strike twice. Of course, because you have that ability. Good. Good, good, good. That's good. Right, can we infuse that? And then we can 5 to 6 damage. How does this... Right, Bard. Yeah, that one. No. That one. Yeah, that works. Okay, good. And then if we bring you down here, we should be able to blink you. Little bot. You're dead. Is that it? Yeah. A Bloodhorn Warrior. So get Blood Rage, Infuriate Epic Wounds. Kenneth deals +1 damage for every 2 health he's missing. Wisdom, Kenneth gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on his age. Or Aid, Kenneth gets a heal an adjacent target for +2 health once every combat. Temporary health does not affect. Okay. Okay, let's go Blood Rage. The statue in our honor will look great right over there. So they get extra armor. I'm tempted to just go for it, but I really want these these resources. And we've cleared out the thorns as well, so basically we just need to wait. Okay, research complete. Good. Surprisingly, not a waste of time. 2 ingots and knee pads of illumination. Shall we give that to Ken? I think Kenneth's getting all our good shit at the moment, but he is a creepy ghost warrior, so... Right, we'll wait for Kaya to get down here. And then we can finish this little debris. Sneak Thief. Where's my lucky coin? It's a small thing to misplace in a big world. If this is someone's idea of a joke, it's not funny, unoriginal, uninspired, and not funny. The coin is responsible for more victories than you'd think. I forgot it on a hunt one time and I couldn't hit a thing. You know, friendship. You know, friends help friends look for lucky coins. Okay, let me just work up the initiative. Oh, is that it? What the? Get your beaky little mouth off my coin. Oh, that doesn't look good. Nice try. Come here. 80% chance. Yeah, let's go for it. Smart move, dropping it before I caught up. Well, at least the luck returned quickly. See those things? They're called Thrixel. Thrixel. And now we know where they're congregating. You know what? Never mind. Kayash, over here. I got the coin and we've got a leg up on the Thrixel now. So we get all heroes get +1 damage potency for 3 turns. Okay, they got a bard, they got stuff. Oh, they got lots of stuff. Can we infuse something nasty? Bone Lance. That could be good. Could we get all of them? Splinter Blast. Ooh, now that shreds armor. So let's get that. Oh, I can't get all of them. I was hoping to get a few of them. Okay, well, let's shred you. It's going to make you easier to kill. Just like that. Okay, let's get Kenneth. You're going to go over here. Blat him. That worked out quite nicely. And I reckon if we go here. Nice. Unfortunately, he won't die. Oh, wait, no, I got an extra attack, didn't I? And I didn't use it. Fool of a took. Okay, well, we'll blat him now. And move you up. I forgot that Kaya gets an extra move whenever she gets a stunt. Oh, I should have given those knee pads to her. More stunt. Never mind. Let's open the door. We got a bug. Okay, let's just guard there. It's that bone lance. Can we infuse and then lance him? No. Okay, in that case, just move up. Move you there. Oh, I guess there's someone big there. Ow, motherfucker. I'm so going to bone lance you, except not right now. Let's move Kaya down. We'll shoot you. Give you a little bit of poison. That works out quite nicely. Can we bone lance you? Yes, we can. We can shoot you. That works. Okay, now we've got just the big boy. Who is up here somewhere. You know what? Let's bring... I can infuse you. That will give me sight. Good. In fact, let's move you up here. And I'll move you up here. And we're just going to wait. God, he's got it's a big axe. Should he have a big axe? Okay, I can shoot you from here. It's going to poison you, so you're just going to take 1 damage every turn, which is fine. I can't see... Can we see how far he can move? Okay, let's dink him again. I'm going to move you here. We can Bone Lance you. Oh, I blocked it. You shits. Okay, takes 1 damage of poison. We can blast him with our Guardian, and he's down. Look at that. Found a Lang Blades. It's better wield, but I can replace a skinning knife with it. I don't tend to use them, but sure. Yeah, why not? And a Brooch of Rhythm, more speed. You're 6.8. Let's go with Pemberlin because she's got the lowest speed. So you got your coin back. Yep, the little rascal must have had a change of heart and dropped it. It's kind of cute. In an ugly way, maybe. Come here, little critter. Come on, you want to be friends? I like the idea of it going with Kaya, so sure. As long as you take care of yourself. If my coin goes missing again, I'm using you as monster bait. Perfect. So we've got Gloomglass Pauldroon, so more stunt chance. Let's give that to Kaya. Oh, she's got a little critter with her. Oh, it's so cute. So, basically, in between your chapters, after completing your objectives, you get a number of years of peace. We've earned 10 years of peace based on performance this chapter. So, victory, safe tiles, local population all increases that. And you get a number of resources. And your victory is undermined in these plans. They've been weakened, so that reduces some of the cards. And during the years of peace, repairing the physical damage done to Sontorn's dream wasn't hard. But coaxing the magic back to it required weeks of meditation and spell work from Pemberlin. Kenneth went back to the place he grew up and was tempted by old acquaintances to remain there. But in the end, the past proved an unwise place to linger. Pemberlin was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. She would watch them stalk birds in the mornings with an uneasy sense of kinship. Bartle planted a tree for each life he had not been able to save. Ah, bless him. So now we can make upgrades. So, for example, our armour here, we could upgrade that. So maybe link mail. I think we had link mail, didn't we? Did we have link mail? I think we did. Yeah, but it just wasn't as good. Sometimes you can't. So we needed hides. We've only got 1 hide, so that's why we can't do that. Our great sword, we could... Oh, Crimson Blade, but we don't have the ingots. We've only got 7 ingots. What about a bow? Anything? Heartwood, we've got lots of spell thread, though, for some reason. So we could make Pemberlin's gear better. Something like that. Walking staff. Yeah, we don't have any heartwood. We're really struggling for the heartwood there. We don't have any hides. Basically, we haven't done very well. We haven't got the stuff we need. So I guess we could upgrade this. Just to make it a little bit more tanky. Yeah, we've got lots of spell threads. But and ingots. So, I mean, we could... you've got the fly mace, haven't you? Yeah, we need the hides. We could make an axe. There's no knockback, though. Ooh, a crossbow. No fabrics. Basically, just don't have a lot of what we need. So I guess that'll be fine for the moment. So, it lost us just past the river, but there was no mistaking what it was. You sure it's been how many years now? Bearsham isn't full of idiots. We know what a Thrixel looks like. what we need to know is, can we still count on the happy super best friends? You know you can! All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. So then you get the same map, and it's slightly increased. So you can see all that. So we need to, I guess, Bersham? Clear all the Thrixel sites, locate Well of Dame View. Okay, so that's what we need to do. So you then just need to... So you keep some of the places you captured last time. And there's now new areas to go. You can see there's these mountains, mountain ranges. There's also sometimes rivers. And you can build bridges over that and mine your way through the mountains to get through into the new areas. That takes a little bit of time, as per usual with everything. But then you just carry on. And obviously your characters get older as time goes on. So if we look at the stats here, we can see age 35. So retirement age is 90 for a Mystic. Holy shit. Yeah, plus 20 for Mystic, plus... God, yeah, Pemelin really is... She's going to work until she drops dead, basically. I think some of the others not so much. So, yeah, so 55, you're a hunter. She's got a little critter. Can you see that in the... what was it? Status? Is it abilities? Pet critter. Kaya has made friends with a critter. Cute little ankle biter, isn't it? Plus 15 melee accuracy. Should have given it to Kenneth. Should have given it to Kenneth. Never mind. Never mind. There we go. So this is Wildermyth, and it's a fun little RPG. I've played a few campaigns, and just every single campaign, I always come across events I've never had before. I've had the critter before, but I think most of the other events we had, not had those before. So it's just a nice little bit of fun. And also there are two more. If we go back to... So there are two more of these sort of quests coming up. And the Age of Ulstrich is a special one which has special events linked in with it. Which is quite fun. And you can pick between 3 or 5 chapters, so it's quite good. And it's just generally quite entertaining. Every single campaign, you get something a little bit different. Well worth a look if that's the kind of thing you're into. Thanks for watching.